I'll switch between this or an espresso shot over ice. And then finally chocolate chips. Measure with your heart. But since we're getting into soup weather, with it being fall and then winter and stuff, half-baked harvest, the sticky ginger sesame chicken meatballs. Wow, okay you guys, this looks so freaking good. So I'm back from Palm Springs. Y'all, I'm tired. It was such a fun weekend. I can't even like emphasize how much fun I had. I got the shit kicked out of me in the best way possible because I was just like having the fucking time of my life celebrating Jill. I got home and just like stayed horizontal the rest of the night. But if you missed the Palm Springs Bachelorette vlog, or if you're new here, I just got back yesterday from my cousin's bachelorette weekend. That vlog is up, so I will link it over here if you guys want to check it out. Definitely one of the funnest vlogs ever. But anyways, today we're taking it easy. I need to restock some stuff. I'm also gonna attempt to go back to the gym today. If you're new here, I sprained both my ankles last week, and I actually re-sprained the left one in Palm Springs, but I'm just gonna try to do upper body day. I just really want to go back. I feel like it's time. But anyways, like I said, today is gonna be a what I eat in a day. We're also gonna do some grocery shopping because I didn't get to over the weekend. There's a new recipe that I want to make tonight from Half Baked Harvest. I think Kelsey DePrima made it on her stories like a few weeks ago, and they looked so good. They're the, I think it's like sticky turkey or chicken Asian meatballs or something. But anyways, they looked bomb. So we're gonna make those tonight. But yeah, I just thought I would do a fall what I eat in a day, give you guys some yummy fall inspired recipes in case you guys are looking for some like cozy comfort kind of meals. But first thing I made this morning was my coffee, which I'm almost done with. I'm taking forever with it. I've been using the pumpkin spice cake pods. I'm completely out, but I put in an order last night, I think, so they should be here tomorrow. But I have been obsessed with these for an espresso. If you have an espresso, get them. They're amazing. I think I ordered 40 pods of those last night. Only those, because I want it to last through the rest of fall. I'm back on the hot coffee train. Just like every once in a while, I'll switch between this or an espresso shot over ice, which I still use that for. But yeah, it's the pumpkin spice and espresso pod in here. And then I have my regular Natural Bliss vanilla creamer. And then I add a little bit of the Trader Joe's pumpkin oat drink. I feel like that was so much better last year. This year, I feel like the pumpkin flavoring in it is not as strong, so I don't know, I might even stop using that. But to add a little bit more pumpkin flavor, oh, it's not in here anymore, it's already over there. I've been adding in the pumpkin spice seasoning, but at least the Nespresso pod makes up for how weak the pumpkin drink is in my coffee. So worst things in life. But yeah, back on hot coffee every once in a while. But right now I'm making myself breakfast. For my breakfast, I'm gonna be making protein pumpkin chocolate chip pancakes. So I've got chocolate chips, some canned pumpkin. I've been sharing that with Spartacus. Put a little bit in his food just to help with fiber and digestion for him. I have the pumpkin spice seasoning, and then the Kodiak cake protein pancake mix. And then obviously water to mix that all up. So I need to find Of course it's on the top shelf. Why wouldn't it be somewhere easy for me to reach? I don't have exact measurements for this. Well, I do for the Kodiak cakes. I followed the instructions for the amount of mix, which is like a half cup for the serving. I don't feel like the water measurement for Kodiak cakes is correct on their packaging. I think that you need a little bit more water than they say, so I just eyeball it. But starting out with some mix. And then I'm thinking, yeah, let me do the water first. So I go like almost like a 1-to-1 ratio, especially for these because the pumpkin makes the batter thicker than normal. And then I'm just gonna do probably about that much pumpkin, not too much. I feel like the actual pumpkin itself, I'm gonna do just a little bit more, but I feel like the actual pumpkin itself really, honestly, more is for coloring to turn this orange, because I feel like I don't get that much pumpkin taste from the canned pumpkin. I get most of the pumpkin taste from the pumpkin spice, which I'm gonna put in here in a second. I just want to fold all of this together really quick. Oh, that was the perfect amount of water. I'm loving the consistency. Actually, I lied. I might do a little bit more water. I don't want it to be like too thick, or else it won't cook through. Add in some pumpkin spice seasoning. This is to taste, in my opinion, if you want the pumpkin seasoning flavor really strong, or if you just want it a little bit lighter. I would say though, go a little bit more, like if you're kind of in between on how much you want to add, do more over less, just because like I said, the actual canned pumpkin I feel like doesn't have as much pumpkin flavor as I would like, even though it's pure pumpkin. I feel like most of the pumpkin flavoring itself actually comes from the pumpkin spice. I don't want to over stir the batter. You do want some lumps still in your pancake batter. And then finally, chocolate chips. Measure with your heart. It's however many chocolate chips you want. If you're cooking for kids, you know, you might dump in a lot. Again, just folding it in. I don't want to over stir. Here's what the batter looks like. I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes to let the batter thicken up. If you let your batter sit and thicken up a little bit, your pancakes are gonna come out so much fluffier. That was like something I learned from like those BuzzFeed lists where they like interview professional chefs, like what are some secrets that people should know. Letting your pancake batter rest was one that I read that stuck with me, and a tip that I've been using for a while now, and I have to say it truly does make a difference if you A, don't overmix your batter, let there be lumps, and then B, let the batter rest for 5 to 10 minutes. I think some even say as much as 15 minutes. I am impatient, so 5 to 10, but even just that definitely, like I said, makes a difference. Pancakes are done. I just topped them off with butter and maple syrup as usual, and then just a little sprinkle of the pumpkin spice right over top for a little bit more pumpkin flavor. But they look so good. I'm gonna dig in for breakfast, and then, like I said, I'm gonna attempt to go to the gym for the first time since I sprained my ankles. Finished at the gym, and now I'm at Target. Need to run in here really quick for a couple of things, but yeah, it was my first day back at the gym. Definitely took it easy. I only lifted, obviously. I can't sprint, and I'm not gonna try to do like walking on a crazy incline. So yeah, just going in there to do lifting, which I still had to modify even though I was doing full body. I tried to do most of it sitting down, which does take some of the power out of your lift because I don't have like the support for my lower body and stuff, but made it work. Got in a pretty decent workout. I feel like my muscles got worked, so that's what's important. But yeah, like I said, now it's time to run the errands. We're doing Target first and then the grocery store to get most of the ingredients for tonight's dinner slash what will be my dinner for the rest of the week. So just packing up my bag here and grab a jacket so I'm not walking around in just a sports bra, and let's run some errands. Back from the grocery store, got sparkling water, of course. This is just one of them. I got 4 of them, but I'm gonna have to wait until Trevor comes home for the rest. But right now I'm having one of these Fairlife protein shakes, or protein drinks I should call it. It literally tastes like a chocolate milkshake. It's nuts. I have a fairly sizable grocery haul, so I'll show you guys what I got. A lot of like the little one-off things were definitely for dinner tonight, but actually had some new finds in here. So starting over here, I got the Taylor Farms Asian chopped kit. I just figured that this would be a good quick lunch. You guys know their Caesar chopped salad is my favorite salad as far as getting pre-made salads go, but this one is really good as well. Also got some sliced cremini mushrooms for Trevor, some pico de gallo, some pre-shredded rotisserie chicken. I would just throw this into here for, like I said, a quick lunch, and then also I shared this with Spartacus. I also have a few Honeycrisp apples over here. I love Honeycrisp apples. They're my favorite type, but I make a little cheese and salami and cracker snack plate with it, which is actually what I'm gonna have along with my shake for my post-workout. So I'm gonna assemble my snack plate after this little haul. I also have a few snacks back here. I haven't seen these before. These are cheddar pretzel pieces, but they're sourdough flavor, so I wanted to give that a try because they had me at sourdough. I'm a sucker for that. This is also new. I mean, I love popcorners, I always get them, but I didn't know that they have a sour cream and onion flavor, so that caught my eye at Target and I just like want to try it. And then I snacked on a little bit of this in the car, but I got fried pork rinds or chicharron, depending on, you know, what culture you're from. And then over here, I got 2 cans of my absolute favorite soup, the Anderson's split pea soup. I fucking love Anderson's so much. If ever you're making the drive up from Southern California to Northern California, you have to stop at Anderson's. Like, well, I have to, but I think everyone should because this soup is amazing. It's definitely better fresh, but the grocery store does carry some canned stuff. But since we're getting into soup weather, with it being fall and then winter and stuff, I figured I'd have a couple on hand for any night that I want to have like a quick dinner. So I got the regular split pea, and then I also got the one with bacon in it. Then back here, I got creamers, just a refill of my regular vanilla natural bliss. And then I wanted to try this one. This is the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte creamer. I keep seeing it whenever I go to Target and the grocery store. So since I've been disappointed with the Trader Joe's one this year, I thought I'd give this one a try. Got Trevor his popcorn. Then over here I have some sesame oil. I use this anytime I'm cooking Asian, but I will need it for tonight's dinner. And then this is also another like Asian staple for me. For a snack, I love to slice up cucumbers and let them just like soak in rice vinegar for like a few days and then snack on them. Unfortunately, the grocery store was out of cucumbers today because I really wanted that with my dinner, but at least they had the rice vinegar, which is required for the recipe. And I got a couple berries, some blueberries, some strawberries. Then this is for Spartacus, some frozen veggies. This is just broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. And then Trevor asked for some frozen corn. And then I also got some thick cut bacon. We had bacon for our breakfast at Jill's bachelorette, and I'd totally forgotten how much I love bacon with breakfast. So I think I'm gonna have this for breakfast a couple times this week. Then over here, I have some frozen green peas for Trevor, frozen edamame for him as well. Some broccoli here in the back. I usually prefer to buy the pre-cut, pre-washed broccoli, but the grocery store was completely out, so I had to just get the regular kind. But I also have some sweet potatoes over here. These are for Spartacus for his food. Celery, again, for Spartacus for his food. And then for the dinner tonight, some fresh ground chicken breast. So that is the grocery haul, and actually it wasn't too bad. It came out to about $140 for all of this, which, you know, if this was a year or two ago, I would have said, oh my god, that's so much. But considering grocery inflation right now, this isn't too bad. Also with the fact too that there are 5 other cans of sparkling water in my car, so this isn't even all of it. So $140 for all this. Not the worst, not the best, but not the worst. And then I missed this little guy. I got this little container of pomegranate juice for tonight's dinner recipe. So I assembled my little snack plate. I have Honeycrisp apples. This is the Trader Joe's Unexpected Cheddar. And then I also have the Trader Joe's, I think this is like the multigrain pita crackers, and then some salami. But I've been loving this along with the Fairlife protein shake as a little light post-gym lunch. Nothing too heavy, just because I've been trying to eat dinner a little bit earlier, but I don't get done working out till late, so I do need to eat a late lunch while trying to also have a slightly earlier dinner. So keeping it more light, and something like this snack plate definitely works better for me. And I love that it just like, it feels so fall. I don't know what it is about like apple and cheese together, but to me that feels like such a good fall snack. It's dinner time right now, so I'm getting ready to make this recipe from Half Baked Harvest, the sticky ginger sesame chicken meatballs. So I need to go gather everything, but little quick update as of today for upcoming content that affects Vlogmas. Yes, I am doing Vlogmas, but we are no longer going to Cancun, and then now I can actually go to Michelle's reception. There was a trade-off there, but since we're not traveling to Cancun, we are going to travel for my birthday in December, and you can probably already take a pretty good guess where we're going. We just looked up. Hotels are cheap as we expected, so we're gonna reach out to some people who have hookups where we're headed to and plan a little trip for my birthday instead. So I'm very excited for that. But okay, I'm gonna gather up everything and then I'll show you guys everything that you need for this recipe. And of course it will also be linked below if you guys wanna make it. So for this recipe, you're gonna need ground chicken or ground turkey, hoisin sauce, the pomegranate juice we bought earlier, crushed ginger, crushed garlic, soy sauce, sesame oil, rice vinegar, honey, and then some broccoli, which I need to rinse and chop up still. And then I realized I totally forgot about the green onion. And then over here I already have some white rice going.
Looks like I lost my favorite times. See, you've been on the mind. I've been seeing great lights, got in such a great light. Let me talk to you in straight line and keep a space for me. Give you what you need. I'm here on my knees, baby. Please believe, know that I'm no better. I'm just in the mood, so compromise. I know you're not effort ain't keeping you so far tonight. I'm for you, making sure I'm right for you. So far tonight, I'm for you, making sure I'm right for you. So far tonight, looks like I fell to my demise. Green took out your eyes, but I can't say I doubt it. You act so astounded when I found it. Hey. And keep a space for me. Give you what you need.
Wow, okay you guys, this looks so freaking good. And I had a little sneak peek of the taste on this as I was cooking, and the sauce, oh my gosh. I will say, it took me a couple tries to really get the sauce to thicken up. The first time, for some reason, I don't know why, in my head I interpreted the instructions as turn it down to medium and boil, but leave it on high and boil out the sauce, or else it's gonna take forever to thicken. But let's give it a try. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And this is going on rotation. Highly recommend trying out this recipe. I will let you guys know, I did omit the red pepper flakes because we know I can't handle spice, but if you're not a wimp like me, add in as much red pepper flakes as you would want, but even without it, this is super good. So dinner was amazing, you guys. Seriously, 10 out of 10. Recommend that you go down to the description and get the recipe because you absolutely need to try those meatballs. But I made myself a little dessert here. I baked up one Sweet Lorraine chocolate chip cookie. We got them at the bachelorette party and ended up not making any cookies. We got these because they're gluten-free and one of the girls needed gluten-free, so just to make it easier, we want cookies. we got these, and she took home a pack and no one else wanted the other pack, so I figured I'd take it home because they're also vegan, so that means Trevor can eat them. But yeah, I'm gonna have this little cookie for dessert, then I'm gonna call it a night. So that's gonna be it for this fall what I eat in a day vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed and you got inspired with some fall recipes to try out. I know that whenever I'm in a cooking rut, I like love what I eat in a day because I love to see like the meals and stuff that people come up with for themselves, or the recipes that they find online and try out and recommend. So hopefully this achieved that for you. But anyways, I love you. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.